Please subscribe and click on the notification button so you could get our latest news. Happy listening.
Ministers place on traveling restrictions. President Muhammadu Buhari has placed his ministers on traveling restrictions. The ministers can only travel out of the country 8 times in a year. This was disclosed on Monday by the Minister of Information, Culture and Tourism, Minister Lim Mohammed. According to him, Buhari has directed that no minister should go on foreign trips more than twice in a quarter. Also, according to Mohammed, no minister on a trip outside the shores of the land should go with more than 4 aides. Government officials below the rank of ministers are henceforth entitled to fewer aides. Besides, no escorts are no longer calculated on hourly base. This administration fights against corruption is progressing on all fronts, including institutions, reforms, loot, recovery, and persecution of alleged corrupt persons. As you are aware, this is one of the canvas program of the administration, with the others being rolled out in the economy. The administration took a major step forward in the fight against corruption with a launch in the financial transparency policy and portfolio. My people of fellow Nigerians, I think this is a welcome development because what most of the ministers do, they just go on trips and trips and trips and trips when they should be serving Nigerians. They took an oath of office when they came into power that they were going to serve the people and not be gallivanting all around the country. So I want to really ask this question. Why traveling all around the country? How do they know or supervises the affairs of what is going on in the country? We need to wake up, Nigerians. We need to wake up and not be asleep anymore. To know that our leaders should be held accountable and they should be able to give account of what they do with our money, of what they do in the society, and what they are entitled to. It is a good thing that we are just hearing that their aides are being paid hourly on hourly rates and they take them on expensive trips and so on and so forth. That is why we need to know. Knowledge, they say, is power. Because if you don't know, you cannot attend, you cannot effectively question and judge or manage against any bad practices by the government. We need to come together and speak up against wrong practices and doing in our country. We cannot stay on the sideline and say, it's not my business. I'm not concerned about it. Remember that Nigeria belongs to every one of us. It belongs to you, it belongs to me, it belongs to our children and our born children. And that is why we must speak up for Nigeria, and that is why we must defend her unity and pride. If we fail to do so, a day will come and you will look back and say, if I had spoken out, it would have been good and Nigeria would have been in a better place. Truth be told, if we don't speak out, silence they say is consensus. It means you're okay, you're comfortable with what is going on in the country. But when we speak out, other nations of the world, other developed nations that believe in democracy, we come to our aid and ask what is really going on this side of the world. And somebody somewhere will be able to come in and, Nigerians will be probed, our leaders will be probed and look into what is going on. And one of the ways you can speak up or you can show your support against bad practices in government is by subscribing and clicking on the notification button. What this does is that it makes this news travel far and it goes to the ends of the world. And when these news keep coming and coming, it will be picked up and looked into, and Nigeria will be investigated on mispractices against our citizens. I want to plead, I appreciate every one of you who have subscribed. Thank you so much. And for those of you who have not subscribed, I thank you, because I know at the end of this video you'll be subscribing. Please subscribe, click on the notification button, and also click on the bell so that you can get the informations as they come. One thing I want us to do is please leave a comment so we can discuss, share this news so it can go far, and other Nigerians, fellow Nigerians, can know what is our brace and what is going on in our country, and we can together rise up with a voice of defense against every mis and bad practices in our country. Thank you very much for listening, and do have a wonderful day. God bless.